I'm joined by Paul Hamilton in the recovery room, a post-season edition of the Recovery Room Hammer, and the guys have all gone on their break now.
They have, so they've got 8 weeks off. So it's a full 8 weeks off. They've had their medicals, they've had their meetings with the coaching group, so they're really clear on where they stand in a whole range of issues. And now they go enjoy their break, and I think they know they'll come back, and it's going to be a lot of hard work when they do arrive back.
Some guys won't have as an enjoyable break as others. Some of them have to go in for a bit of post-season surgery. Can you bring us the latest on that?
Yeah, as usual, there's always a number of surgeries at the end of the year, and I suppose some of the main ones. Michael Hurley with his wrist, and people would have seen he's been having that taped up for some time. So that's an injury. He could have been operated on during the season, but he would have been out for 6 weeks. So we thought, no, let's do it at the end of the year. So that's been done. He's been operated on, so he's convalescing from that at the moment. We've got a number of shoulders that we're doing a little bit of work and some operations on. Heath Hocking's one, and he's carried a little bit of a shoulder niggle for most of the year. Probably aggravated it right towards the end in the second last game. So he's off. He's having surgery there. Paddy Ryder's got a minor one. Brendan Lee also has had some shoulder problems, so those 3 are in for shoulder. Travis Collier's had a thumb problem for a long time. In fact, he missed a lot of the year at the start of the year. He needs to have some post-season surgery just to get that fixed up. And David Hill has just a minor clean-up with his knee. So they're the main ones.
Another one that we saw happen late in the season with Jake Carlisle. We saw him at the Rising Star during the week. What's his progress?
Yeah, well, he's had his operation, so he's an ankle problem, and he's had an operation to get that fixed. As we saw at the NAB Rising Star, he was on crutches. He was the only one not in a suit. He was in his tracksuit. That was the result. He couldn't get his suit over the cast. So he's in good spirits. He's had a really promising year for us. We need to get his body right. We need to get the ankle right. It will take a little bit of time to do that. Having said that, with an 8-week break, it's not going to be his most enjoyable 8 weeks. But if he does all the right things, he should be back and up and running, by mid-November at the latest.
Of course, the next few months creates a bit of an interesting time for the AFL world. There's free agency, there's the trade period and the draft period. What can we expect from that?
Well, it is an important time. You don't get many periods where you can make changes to your list. This next period is one of those. We're clearly, as Hurdy's mentioned a number of times, we're on about developing from within, selecting the right players, developing them and making them come through. But there are opportunities to improve your lists, and we'd be doing the wrong thing if we weren't really looking strongly at those opportunities, and that's something that we'll continue to do over the next few weeks.
Paul, thanks for your time. Enjoy the off-season.
Thanks, Shane.